Good afternoon. My name is Kaylee Krushinsky, and I am a breastfeeding educator, a breastfeeding counselor, and I was a midwife here in BC for many years. And today I'm going to be talking about laid back breastfeeding, also known as natural breastfeeding positions. And for anyone who's really doing their research, you might come across some other terminology for this type of breastfeeding, such as biological nurturing. But what this all means is utilizing laid back positions to breastfeed your baby. So if anyone has watched my previous videos, or if you have a chance to check out any of my other videos, you will notice that I talk about laid back breastfeeding a lot. So I thought I would do my very own video demonstration of laid back breastfeeding. So, laid back breastfeeding positions are really ideal in the early few months, in the first few months after you have your baby. But the earlier you start them, the better. And these positions we say are the training wheels of breastfeeding because they really help you with the early period of time when you're just learning to breastfeed. And it helps you and your baby to kind of work together with your own instincts. It kind of stimulates our deep mammalian instincts to breastfeed in these positions. And then ultimately, breastfeeding goes a lot better. So I'm going to show you a demonstration first of kind of the more typical breastfeeding positions that a lot of people are taught in the early days and weeks. So the most common first breastfeeding position is called cross cradle position. So I'm going to use my pillow here. And cross cradle position is so using the same hand that you're breastfeeding or that you're going to breastfeed on. You use that hand to kind of grasp your breast, and then you use your other hand to hold behind your baby's head. And when you kind of tickle your baby's lip, and then when your baby is ready to latch, you pop your baby on. So, and then in this position, often we're kind of squeezing our breast and we're kind of hanging forward over a breastfeeding pillow. And as you can see, I'm really fighting gravity here. So over time, especially as baby wants to get more kind of sleepy and milk drunk or very kind of relaxed, they will start to fall away. And so it's more and more work for me to hold baby up at the breast in a nice deep latch. And so another really common early position is football hold. So in this position, again, I'm sitting upright and I'm waiting for baby to make a nice deep, nice wide mouth, and then boop, and then I latch baby on. And again, it's a lot of work, especially for this bottom hand that's holding baby, and really like keeping them close to the body is important. But especially for smaller chested women, you're really keeping baby up high. And so to pile up a lot of pillows, ideally, to support baby would be a better way to go. But in these positions, because you're fighting gravity and because baby's slipping away, what ends up happening is that you really end up doing a lot of extra nipple damage, and your nipples get a lot of extra tenderness. And so these laid back so now I'm going to demonstrate a laid back breastfeeding position. So for laid back breastfeeding, there are 3 things that you need to set up. So the first thing is so you want to set up the mother, set up the baby, and then you can adjust your breast if you need to. So first I'm going to adjust myself. So what that means is I'm going to lay back into a comfortable position, but kind of mediocre comfortable here. So I'm going to use my pillow behind my head, and then knowing that I'll probably feed baby on this side, I'm going to just grab a blanket and put this underneath my arm here. Okay, so mom is set up. Next, we're going to set up the baby. So we're going to bring baby tummy to tummy, and we're going to have the main things that I want to make sure is that gravity is doing the work. So if I take my arms away, baby stays in place. So that's a really good start. Also, I want to make sure that baby's kind of doing this frog leg position. So it's not laid back like this. It's all the way laid back. So baby really is on top of you. And babies, nice term babies, this isn't the best position for preterm babies, but nice term newborns are able to do the work to bob their head around in this position. And what this does, when you bring baby's tummy to tummy like this, is you really stimulate those mammalian reflexes. And so the reflexes are in baby's feet, in baby's hips, in baby's shoulders, in baby's wrists and hands. And so when all of those things are involved, it's called the baby's GPS, and it helps to orient the baby. So the third thing to adjust is adjust my breast. So I'm going to just do a little bit of a compression. So I'm just going to hold back behind my areola, press back towards the chest wall, and give a little bit of a sandwich to the nipple, just to help baby to get a nice mouthful there. Okay, so once I have these three things lined up, so adjust mom, adjust baby, adjust your breast, now it's baby's job. So I've brought baby to the table, and a lot of the time, and it doesn't always happen right away, but within 5 to 10 minutes of baby kind of bobbing around, often I've stimulated baby's reflexes enough that they will latch themselves. And what moms find in these natural laid back breastfeeding positions is that babies are just much deeper with their latch, and gravity helps to bring them into your body over time. And so that's really the beauty of these positions. And so these positions also, they really require us to relax and to soften and to rest. And so they're really beautiful positions for helping us to just over time be more comfortable with our bodies, with breastfeeding, and just to be more restful overall. So try it out, let me know how it goes, and if you have any questions, definitely get in touch. We love these natural breastfeeding positions, and counseling women to do these positions are one of our favorite things to do. All right, thanks everyone.